Hi, I'm Joel from Prosperity Studios, here with Dean Gardner, coming off another win, now 7-1. When I met you, you were 3-1 that day, and now you're 7-1. So you've come a long way. How do you feel right now?
Feeling great, feeling great. That was my toughest fight to date, definitely. I feel like this fight, the timing was right. He was a good opponent, come to win. Knocked out an undefeated prospect last week. I know we keep saying it, but that was the mentality going in.
He was 5-0, Ronnie Merlo, that got knocked out.
Exactly. So we knew it was a live opponent, someone coming to cause the upset, come out with the flag and a little bit of support as well. Like, he wasn't no normal away fight.
They were making noise.
Yeah, so, I heard the Spanish words flying at me a little bit. So, yeah. Really
I definitely heard Vamos at some point.
Oh, mate, yeah. I heard it going. I heard some stuff going. But, yeah, good performance, happy with it. And, we move on now.
Perfect. So cheers for the t-shirt. I think it suits me. Bring out the blue in my eyes. You like it? Yeah, I think it suits.
Very nice.
Yeah?
Very nice. Yeah, suits you.
It's quite stylish. All right. So mate, what a chant. He's mean. He's Dean. He's mean. He's fucking Philippine. Like, hey, what do you have to say about your people?
I feel like my support, although there'll be like 80 of them, they make it sound like there's 300. They're proper loud. And what's nice about it is that the rest of York would get involved with the chants, would get involved with the vibe that my crowd brings. So I'm very, very fortunate. They followed me from unlicensed to amateur to now pro. I brought them along with me every step of the way, and I'm very grateful for every single one of them.
So, so what do you take from that white collar experience? Like, for me, from outside looking in, my white collar experience is your experience with selling tickets. Of course, you don't have to do that really in the amateurs, so that's a transferable skill to the pros. And really selling yourself, I think, is the biggest skill you gain from it. Am I right? So,
yeah, what I'd say the difference between the two is I think amateurs is more skill based.
Yeah. White collar's a scrap.
White collar, because the rounds. There's more rounds, so you can do up to 5 to 6 rounds in an unlicensed fight or white collar fight. But it gives you the experience of selling tickets, building a name for yourself, doing a bit of media, a bit of pictures and stuff. But amateurs, it's
they got a TV deal as well, so it's that experience.
They were on Eurosport at one point. So I would say that the pressure of white collar is kind of like the pros, but the standard of boxing. His face is being pulled down. Yeah. But the skill in amateur boxing is higher than that of unlicensed. Yeah. However, the unlicensed scene, you get the retired pros sometimes coming in and having one last hurrah. So it's compared, but I think on average, amateurs were much harder. Yeah. On average.
Okay. I've seen you give him some stick about his white collar background. So do you think he gained anything from that, or was he wasting his time?
Well, he's wasting his time, really. Yeah. No, listen,
like a 5-minute speech you just gave.
It's a different game. This is the top of the tree, the pro game. The amateurs, what he done well in the amateurs. He had to have 5 amateurs before he turned pro. Done well, but listen, the unlicensed is what it is, isn't it? It's unlicensed. Half of them ain't got a clue. He never had a clue when he first come to me, but yeah, that's what I think of it. So yeah, let him get on with his little bit of pride about his unlicensed, his little unlicensed record. He's Southern Area champion, didn't you? Of Epsom.
It was a regional title.
You didn't even win. You couldn't even win the nationals.
I know, right? I was scheduled to box for it, and then COVID hit. Cried my eyes out, and then I met this man, and he wouldn't let me go back and win it.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's good experience for you. Do you know what I mean? So you're used to selling yourself. Because you're a bit of a vlogger nowadays, you know what I mean? Every day, like when you're coming up to fights, you know what I mean? You're out here shotting tickets, you know what I mean?
It's how it is. It's how it is. You have to. I've started interacting a lot through Instagram and doing little things like that. You kind of have to build a relationship with your support, but it's not always about talking on the phone to them. Sometimes Instagram and social media give you the opportunity to talk to them all at once, kind of thing. That's how I've realised it's got to be. But again, I'm very, very, very lucky with the support system that I have. I have like a guaranteed 60 to 80 tickets every time I box, and anything after that is like a bonus, obviously. But like my support follow me everywhere, and I'm very, very grateful for them.
That's it. So great streak at the moment. Like I say, 7-1. If they call you tomorrow and ask you to box the Southern Area title, you ready?
Ready. Obviously, you need to let the face heal a little bit. Yeah. There's stuff we need to work on though. Like that was a good opponent. That was a great win, but you can never stop learning, and I can't wait to get back in the gym with Alec. It's my favourite place to be. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't like training, didn't like learning. So get back in the gym, get better, and then we'll start looking at titles. I feel like I'm ready, but it's up to this man.
Yeah, like, what I find interesting about you, so obviously I'm in the training with you, and you're laughing, you're smiling, you're cracking jokes, and then, boom. How do you flick that switch? How do you go from being Dean to being mean?
Well, I would say it's this man here. I'd say he helps me channel that boxer inside of me that I didn't have before. When I met him, he taught me how to switch on. He taught me how to summon the skills that we're doing on the pads. And I feel like that's the reason for the pad warm-up and stuff. You summon that character that you work on building in the gym. And that's exactly how I do it. When it's time to go to work, it's time to go to work.
That's it. So coming to you, Alex, he looked like he was having fun in there. Do you know what I mean? He's so relaxed. You think that's a big skill, right? Just being relaxed.
Yeah, and that's what we've been teaching him. Is it to relax? Is it when people get in and think when you get strangers or newbie or white collar fighters come in and you say you've got to relax, they think, oh, I've got to relax. Someone's trying to kill me. But the more you relax, the more everything flows. If you tense up, then the opponent sees what's coming. So if you tense your shoulders and make a move, they can see it. So it's a learning curve all the time. Everything we're drumming into him. It ain't happened overnight. He's been with me 2 or 3 years now. As I say, we're focused every time we do the pads. We're focusing on, movement or getting the jab right. And he knows what I'm like. Is do it again, do it again, do it again until they just clicks. And then they do it without me selling. So when I call, body and head, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's got to do. And, and he's relaxed in there. He enjoys it. And that's the main thing. We say to him, last thing, go out and enjoy it. Because you've got to enjoy it. Otherwise, you'll end up getting caught cold and then you'll be sitting on your ass.
Yeah, that's it. So you got anything kind of you think you can improve on this performance tonight?
There's little things I see. I ain't going to say what I see. But, yeah, there'd be little things that when we sit down, we'll probably watch the fight back together. And then I'll point out where he went wrong. There's little things he got caught with which he shouldn't have done. There's little things he can improve on slightly. But, yeah, listen, we ain't going to put it out on there. But, I know what I'm going to be looking, and then we just discuss it amongst ourselves.
All right, perfect. Any final words to all the people that came out and support you tonight?
I want to say thank you for everyone that picked up tickets. I say it all the time, but without people picking up tickets, I wouldn't be in the ring boxing. I want to shout out my sponsors, Ashton Mechanical Services, J Plum Services, Luke Jackson Scaffolding. I also want to shout out my fight sponsors, Chim Fire's Garage, and also A Plus Properties.
That one there.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're doing then.
Yeah, I was just doing a pirouette for fun. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to pick up Adam. We've only known him since he was 3. Do you know what I mean? Support you all the way.
Oh yeah, and also Empire for giving me the fight gloves. Very appreciated for that.
All right, perfect.